Hi everyone. Today we're going to study estimating the square root of a number. Let's have the number of digits of the square root. In the division method of finding square root, we use bars to find the number of digits in the square root of a perfect square number. Let's have the square root of 529, and that is 23. Another example, the square root of 4096, the answer is 64. In both the numbers 529 and 4096, there are two bars, and the number of digits in their square root is 2. Then we generalize. The number of bars on the given number tells the number of digits in the square root. Let's have another example, the square root of 14,400. When we put the bars, it will look like this. One bar for 00, another bar for 44, one bar for the number 1. Since there are 3 bars, the square root will be of 3 digits. Let's discuss finding a perfect square nearest to a number. Let's have some examples. Example 1. Find a least number that must be subtracted from 5,607 so as to get a perfect square. Also, find the square root of the perfect square. We write the 5,607 here, then we will do the division method. We put the bars on the 07, another bar for the number 56. Then we take the square root of 56. Remember that 56 is between 7 square, which is 49, and 8 square, which is 64. So the square root of 56, we write here 7. So the square root of 56 is 7. We write here the number 7. We multiply 7 by 7, we will get 49, and the difference is 7. Then we bring down the 07. And from here, we're going to double 7 into 14, and there is a blank after the number 4. This blank represents a digit. We want to know this digit, and we can do trial and error. We can write, let's say, 4. So the 14 blank becomes 144. Since we write 4, we will multiply this by that same value or same digit, which is 4. And the product is 576. After that, we put the digit 4 on the blank, here, and also on top. So the previous quotient of 7 now becomes 74. Then we subtract 707 by 576. And the answer is 131. With this solution, it shows that 74 square is less than 5,607 by the remainder 131. So that means the required perfect square is 5,607 minus the remainder 131, and the answer is 5,476. So this is the perfect square number. So when we take the square root of this 5,476, the answer is 74. Example 2. Find the greatest 4-digit number which is a perfect square. Note that this 9,999 is the greatest 4-digit number. Let us try to get the square root of this number. Let's do the division method. we put the bars like this. Then we take the square root of 99. Notice that 99 is between 9 square and 10 square. 9 square is 81, 10 square is 100. So this value of 9 we write here. When we take the square root of 99, the answer is 9. We multiply 9 by 9, so we have 81. And when we subtract, the answer is 18. We bring down now the 99. So the new dividend, 1,899. Next step, we double this number 9. It becomes 18. Then we put a blank on the digit after 8. We want to know this digit by trial and error. Let's say we put 9. Then we multiply the 189 by 9. And the product, 1,701. Then we fill in the blank here with the digit 9. Also, we put the same digit on top. Then we subtract 1,899 minus 1,701. And the difference, 198. It shows that 99 square is less than 9,999 by this remainder, 198. So for us to get the perfect square, 9,999 minus the remainder, 198. And the answer is 9,801. That means this is the greatest 4-digit number which is a perfect square. Notice that the square root of 9,801 is equal to 99. So our answer is this number. Example 3. Find the least number that must be added to 1,300 so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square. Let us do division method to get the square root. Then we put the bars. Notice that in the first bar, the number is 13. The number 13 is in between 3 square, which is 9, and 4 square, which is 16. So we use this small number in here, the number 3. So the square root of 13 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. When we subtract, the answer is 4. We bring down the 2 zeros. And next step, the number 3, we make it 6 with a blank after 6. This blank is a digit. By trial and error, we can write any number and check. Suppose we have 6, we write in the blank the number 6 also. Then we multiply 66 by 6. The answer is 396. And from here we can write the number 6 here. Also same number 6 on top. That means our new quotient now is 36. Then 400 minus the 396. And the difference is 4. That means the 36 square is less than 1,300 by 4. But look at the problem. We want a small number that must be added to 1,300. That means we're going to consider the first whole number that must be squared. What about 37 square? And this is 1,369. That means we're going to consider this 37 square. So the least number to be added, this 1,369 minus 1,300, and the answer is 69. And that means the perfect square number that we're looking for is this 1,369. And the square root of this is 37.